Hi, I'm J.K. Simmons, and I want to say hello to all the Greek press who are here to find out about this wonderful, wonderful movie, Worlds Apart. And Christopher Papakaliadis, thank you so much for including me to be a part of it and for making such a beautiful film.
Hello Greece, my name is Andrea Osvart. I'm playing Elise in Worlds Apart by Christopher Papakaliadis.
Shooting this movie in Greece was wonderful. I had never been to Greece before, and my only regret is that I didn't have more time, either before or after to just relax and enjoy Greece.
This was for me such an opportunity, and I love shooting films abroad and discover new cultures, new people, and new nations. And I really, really wanted the part. And then Christopher, luckily, chose me and gave me the part. And then I spent 3 wonderful weeks in Athens, which was a treat.
It's not often, even on independent films, it's not often that the director picks you up at the airport. The director and the writer and the star of the movie picks you up at the airport, drives you around, shows you the sights, took me to many of the great sights of Athens, and then, did a wonderful job directing the movie too. The crew, everything was just top notch.
Of course, all the news is all over about the Greek crisis and the politics and the problems, which is also reflected and comes back in the film.
I know Worlds Apart is a multi-layered story, 3 multi-layered stories, and it's set against a backdrop of the socio-economic turmoil that much of Europe, Greece in particular, Southern Europe, and much of the world really, is having difficult times right now.
Even my character, Elise, when she arrives to Greece, she's a very tough businesswoman. She's all about the numbers. She doesn't care less. She just has to deliver the job and, execute it perfectly. She's a robot.
Sebastian is a beautiful character, and I empathized with him immediately when I started reading Christopher's script, who I think is not the prototypical German character that we so often see in movies, who is either a bad guy or an authoritarian figure or a sort of more of a stereotype. And this character to me had great depth, and again I liked the fact that that both of these characters, Maria's character and mine, are not young kids, obviously, but that they still have a romantic soul, and they want love in their lives.
Christopher was a really, really good director, and we immediately got along and understood each other and connected with each other.
Maria was amazing. I'm not certain that I ever understood a single word she said, actually, but she was so delightful to work with. It's always great to work with an actor who just comes from their heart and their soul, and every moment is completely true. There's no artifice. The acting is just seamless. She was the character to me, and plus she was a delightful lady to hang out with in between takes.
It was a difficult thing to shoot a love story with someone you hardly know, but Christopher was so likable, and his team was so likable, so they made me feel like I was in a family.
It was a great combination of an exotic, beautiful location for me, but a real comfort level with the crew and the cast and Christopher, because everyone was very professional, but at the same time you have that sort of indie vibe that I always like, which people aren't just there punching a time clock and doing it for the money, because let's face it, nobody get paid a lot on movies like this. So everybody is in it because it's from their heart.
In all 3 stories, a stranger, a foreigner, arrives to Greece, and something magical happens to them, and their heart gets, touched because it has something special.
It seems to me quintessentially Greek story and characters, and at the same time, I see it as a movie that will appeal certainly all over Europe and the Americas and maybe Africa, Asia, all over the world, because it's a story about people existing during harsh times and looking for love.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you to the press for being here today, and I hope my schedule will permit me to be with you in December at the world premiere of Worlds Apart.